Welcome everyone. Today we revisit a challenge I tried 2 months ago only to realize that I didn't do it to the fullest potential, thanks to the lovely people who pointed out I can get more than just 11 abilities at the same time with the help of a Mega Boost card arena. It's just my luck this arena came out on the right day, otherwise I'd have no clue what to upload in place of it for today. Modding videos have been shelved for a while cause right now it's a combination of not really having the time to fiddle with the game files, on top of my usual buddy Tyler not being able to mod due to a lack of finding a Mac password. Us two are basically stuck like glue, but I might have to find another partner for a mod video in the worst case scenario. Anyways, exactly how many abilities are possible to use at the same time? Well, let's break it down. On card battles you're allowed 15 cards, and there's more than 15 towers and abilities in the game, so 15's gotta be the minimum. However, the answer isn't 15, in fact it is 16. And you know why? Because the Helipilot exists, and their 4th tier upgrade provides you with 2 abilities, if you would like to call it that. One of them just moves the position of a tower, but I'm still counting that as an ability because it shows up together with all the other abilities. You'll see what I mean when I get to that point. So this is attempt number 1 at a crazy challenge/record, as I'm assuming no one has bothered to attempt it yet. Unfortunately we're on Snowy Castle, which isn't the best map to do this on. You want a really long and easy one to extend the game and allow you more time to get up that cash money is to afford every single tower in your deck. And that's the hard part of this challenge, getting that money. You don't really have the luxury of farms or eco cards here. There's only a small pool of cards I could possibly choose from, and at the end of the day there were only 2 which would be of any help, the Bionic Boomerang and the Artillery Battery, each providing a decent income boost on group greens and yellows. Other than that I'm kind of in a pickle, but one way to get around it partially was by getting a downdraft Helipilot up as soon as possible and immediately mega boosting to the 4th tier for that extra money ability. Too bad it's only like 1500 cash every 2 minutes, lol. So yeah, equipped in my deck at the moment are 9 4th tier cards, the other 6 being tier 3 that I only need to boost once to unlock their respective abilities. Right now my plan is to keep 1 boost remaining until I get the last of the tier 3 towers up, which would likely be the Robo Monkey, the most expensive tower at 15k a pop. Things aren't looking so great at the moment though. I hardly have half the required abilities up and soon the Moab ramping will be too much to keep up. Then you also have to worry about your opponent being a shithead, which is usually pretty much all the time, since I bet half the players in this arena doesn't even know what the game mode does. I think this guy's on the other half because he did actually use the boosts to gain an advantage, but that's not saying much in terms of his overall skill. While we wait to set up all our shit, I think it's a good time to give an update on the grind week my clan was having this week. Needless to say I'm pleasantly surprised on the number of hardcore grind applicants. Turns out there's a lot of people who want those juicy skins but are never in a well-structured enough clan to get them. But to be fair, I'm guessing only 10 clans in total have the skins, so for most people, this will be the first time actively going for the skin rewards. So thank you all for applying, but if you didn't get it even though you had OP stats, then I'm sorry, either the clan filled up to max already or the stats weren't OP enough. Based on the I accepted, the cutoff at minimum was owning a few gold and silver badges, or proof that you were in the top couple hundred for this week or last week. However, this doesn't mean I'll stop accepting applicants, so if your request is still pending, don't lose hope. I reckon there will be a few people in my clan playing very little or hardly at all, so I may replace them for someone else on the waiting list during the middle of the week. Just wanted to clarify the situation for all of you curious or affected by this. Anyways, it's time, boys. This is so close, but I'm literally waiting on the cash for the call to arms, but I have to use my current abilities to survive. Almost there, guys. Just a few more seconds to go. Got him, coach. Now to quickly spam the shit out of all 16 abilities to make the record count. This is close enough to having all active at the same time, I think. Could you believe the clutch timing of that, considering my opponent died a mere 5 seconds after? But 5 seconds isn't enough to absorb the craziness of this record, so let's try again and hope for either a better opponent, longer map, or a better execution of the early game. Looks like we got park path, so I think we're set. Actually, never mind. That 68% win rate sure fooled me at the beginning there. I don't know what this guy's doing, but I'm not liking it. Round 33 and he's already freaking dead. Granted, my eco was pretty shitty this game, but still, on to the next attempt. Shit, Swan Lake against a pretty mediocre opponent judging by the stats. Let's just pray it's a 180 from the last game. Well, I got a good starting draw, but I'm afraid these green eco Bloons will kill him with what he has now. Oh well, if he dies to this, then it's better to know sooner than later as to whether or not he can survive to that late. Good to know Caden is not up to the task. Okay, I can tell you right off the bat that this attempt will be successful, so no more surprises, only some waiting until the big moment arises. Before I wave goodbye to you all to leave you with the rest, I just want to make a brief observation regarding this supposedly new card drawing system implemented in 4.1 that I really quickly skimmed over and was largely underrated due to the low popularity of card battles. But I gotta say, it's a nice change to get rid of the card battles luck-based meme from the community, or whatever you want to call it. No more drawing two of the same card consecutively, and another great feature being you're guaranteed to see one of each card at the start. So good shit from the devs there. I honestly think card battles has the potential to be a legitimate competitive game mode, but the only reason I don't see it happening is because everyone's too busy on Classic to bother coming up with an OP meta for cards, which has changed greatly since the introduction of power cards and other veteran cards. Oh well, I guess. So I'm skipping forward a bit because I don't want to drag this out too much longer, but here you guys. It's round 34, and I just about have the tools to place down every tower type on my deck. The big key was saving for the ground zero eco card, because that shit made me loads of money. Anyways, please like and subscribe for more Bloons content, because I got a lot on the way, but I say that all the time, don't I? Have an activated day.